What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back, because I stumbled upon some Real Housewives of Potomac gossip, honey. Some other bloggers got together, did a video, and I thought all of the commentary, honey, that I heard was very interesting, so I wanted to play what they had to say, and then I had, my own rebuttal on, what they were saying. All of this, guys, is pre-recorded. This is before the reunion. I have not seen the reunion. I know you all have seen the reunion, but we will get to that in a few. Okay, I just want to play some audio for you guys and some very interesting commentary from these people, and then I will be in and out, honey, with my own commentary. So let's get started.
Right. And like I said, even with the Candace thing, like I always told Gabor this. I like Candace, but I think Candace could have handled things differently, but I think she got played by Batman and Robin. I'm trying to tell you.
I agree she got played, but I don't think that she did anything. I honestly don't see any wrong that she did this season with Monique and Candace. Out of Monique and Candace, I don't see anything that she did wrong this season. I'm sorry.
Well, okay, now, but for me, that's a weird difference. I think they both had something to do with it. I mean, agitation is just as worse as hitting somebody, to me.
Really quickly, if you guys are kind of figuring out, what the hell are they talking about? Okay, they're talking about Monique and Candace. If you've been following my channel for any length of time on the Monique and Candace situation, you already know where I stand. This guy, I guess his name is Perry, he keeps trying to make all these excuses for Monique, and he keeps trying to say, well, Candace called this agitation, and she agitated Monique, that's why, she hit her, and child, Monique hit that girl because she wanted to, okay? She wanted to do it. I played y'all the audio of her. And I was watching Real Housewives of Potomac this weekend while I was at work with my clients. And there are certain episodes that I never watch, and I actually watched those episodes, and oh my God, Candace, girl, you in danger, girl. Well, I should say you was in danger, girl. Yeah, it was coming. Monique wanted to put hands on that girl, and she learned a very, powerful lesson. Keep your damn hands to yourself, and now these women really don't want to be bothered with your ass. But yeah, this guy Perry, you guys, he keeps trying to make up all these excuses for Monique and, her behavior, and, well, they both were wrong. Yes, they both argue back and forth, okay, but if I hear another person say, well, Candace could have just walked away, she had already walked away at the lake house. Okay, and actually I have some more videos coming up where we will get more into a play-by-play. You have to hear the audio, honey. You gotta hear it. You already heard it, but honey, the way I'm gonna bring it to you, honey, you gotta hear it again. You gotta hear, who really had a problem with who, and it was Monique. And I wish these Monique supporters, it's okay that you all like her, but I wish you all would just recognize that the bitch wanted to fight, period. That is how she solves problems. That is what it is, okay? Like, come on now.
Oh, you're talking about for the fight?
Yeah, and that's what we going back to. So I'm saying the whole thing is this. I think they both was involved, but they both grown women and should be able to come together and squash that. But if she all look Batman and Robin's ass,
Giselle and Robin. He thinks Candace is up Giselle and Robin's ass. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. I think, like I said before, people are allowing the fact that they don't like Giselle and Robin, they are allowing that to distract them and get them away from the truth. Okay, I'm able to see Giselle for who she is, Robin for who she is. Okay, I'm able to just see these people as they are. You know what I'm saying? But in the whole situation with Candace and Monique, they are more or less on Candace's side because they know that she was just talking shit. You know, they know that she wasn't coming from a place of trying to fight Monique. Monique wanted to fight Candace because she didn't really look at her as a friend. She had so much stuff going on with her husband. She didn't want the rumors out there about that, but it's too late to turn back now. I believe the rumors are already out. Okay? So, do you see what I'm saying? Monique had a lot, I guess, to lose, and she was fearful of that. That's another thing that, you know, enraged her, you know. So, I don't know, you guys. I'm just sick of people and all this defending of Monique. You know, I don't understand it.
Still believe in their theory. She'll never come around to Monique. Monique need to come out and say, hey, you know what? Really get to that point to where she could have woman talk and apologize to Candace.
Let me take the call for a minute.
She's not going to apologize to Candace because she don't feel like she did anything wrong. When you feel like you've wronged somebody, then you will apologize. But we have not seen Monique be humble. We have not seen Monique be consistent. Excuse me. We have not seen her, you know, just pretty much own and embody her behavior. Like, I messed up. I shouldn't have did that. She, you know, she was a friend of mine, honey. Ain't that what Kelly Price said? But I think this is why Candace is so emotional, guys, because I had to, like, really, you know, y'all know I get on Candace for all that damn crying, too. I don't understand it because I don't react like that. But I understand, and Candace always cry. Like, as I watched the damn seasons back, this girl would just cry, and people would be like, you about to cry over what you just said? Like, girl, there ain't no reason to cry. Candace do need to do some type of soul searching or something shit. Get a psychic reading, Candace, on all that damn crying. I'm serious, because girl, you be out with them damn tissues like that. I'm not like that as a person, so I don't really understand that, but that girl cries a lot in this situation with Monique because that was her friend. She really loved her, and she feels so betrayed and hurt. If you notice, Monique doesn't feel like that. Monique had already thrown Candace away. And in every relationship, one person cares more about one person more than the other. And all I could say is it looked like Candace cared a lot more about Monique than Monique cared for Candace. I think Monique, from me watching, you know, the season back, and hell, I didn't really need to watch it back, but honey, I had a little spare time. Ain't nothing wrong with spare time. Monique is that girl that just wants to fit in good and wants to be liked by all the women. That's why she had those women at her lake house. That's why that damn fire was important. Oh, I want you guys. It's my weekend, and you guys, she got mad at Candace. Oh, you guys, you pulled Ashley and Giselle away from my fire, and you need to stay out of people's marriages. And do you see what I'm saying? Giselle and Ashley had something to do with the lake house situation too, right? They were away from the group, but y'all notice how she focused in more on Candace, because Candace is the target. Whenever a bully wants to fight somebody, they always have a target. Y'all remember that.
Hi, AM. How are you?
Hey, Miss Sherelle.
Girl, make it make sense. What's going on here?
Let me tell you what's really going on.
Okay.
So, myself, because I wanted to know. So, let me start with Candace. If you notice, Candace has been pushing this narrative that she won't film with Monique at all. The reason she's doing that, and this is what I heard from somebody close to her, she thought she was going to back Bravo into a corner, which means that Bravo wasn't going to have a choice but to fire Monique because she was making her uncomfortable. But because Monique has turned into the belle of the ball with regards to this whole situation, it's not going to happen. Yeah, that's the first thing I went and got. Secondly, Monique did get her contract, but there are stipulations in Monique's contract based on what happened last season. Now, I didn't get the details as to what those stipulations are, but they did put clauses in her contract based on the physical altercation.
Because they still
and really,
they don't.
really quickly, guys. It's alleged that Wendy Osefo has not gotten her contract. I believe Wendy shot back and said, I think Media Takeout or whoever, that damn blog, that raggedy ass blog, honey. They came out, said she didn't get a contract. Wendy said lies, lies, lies. Everybody is commenting on the fact that Wendy Osefo has not received a contract. Really quickly, what did I tell y'all about that colorism that she brought up that don't nobody want to deal with, that don't nobody want to talk about, that makes everybody feel uncomfortable? I want Wendy to come back, and here's why. Number one, I love the colorism conversation that Wendy brought to the table. It was a conversation that needed to happen. It would have never happened if she was not on that damn couch or chair, wherever the hell they was sitting at the reunion. None of them women would have brought that up. Ashley would not have been able to be, accountable, because we know that, let's face it, Giselle and Robin, they make excuses for Ashley's behavior. I have never seen two people that just take up for her. Now, don't get me wrong, they get up, they get on her when she's wrong. Like, they let Ashley know that, hell, at one point you was worse than what Candace is, Remember when she was bringing all that shit back to Robin about what Juan is doing? It's so funny that her raggedy ass is going through that now with Michael, okay? Isn't that? It's so funny how Ashley made fun of Charisse and Robin, honey, and them being unhappy women in their marriages. But I watched Ashley really quickly, you guys. I watched Ashley in an episode last night, in a throwback episode. I believe it was season 2. And she began saying, I don't want to be like Giselle and Robin and Charisse and be alone. So that's why she puts up with Michael's behavior, because she don't want to be alone. It is not just about the money. This bitch wants to keep saving face. So, honey, Real Housewives of Potomac, honey, has it going on, honey. Miss Robinson gonna start her own little soap opera. Y'all gonna be sick of me, honey. Okay, I can't get enough of Real Housewives of Potomac. And we all know I love Atlanta, but since Nene ain't on there, it's kind of like they don't exist to me no more, honey. I don't know y'all no more, okay? Now, really quickly, a lot of people are, happy that allegedly Wendy will not be coming back to the show because, they're saying she bragged too much about her degrees. She thought she was better than the other women. And I kind of agree with her bragging about those degrees. But I think underneath all of that is a human being that is just insecure, right? It doesn't seem like Wendy is insecure, but she's very insecure, because she's still working at a job that she doesn't want to work at just for the title. And so many people do that. Wendy isn't the only person that does that. Wendy isn't the only person that tries to please their mother. There are so many people out in the world, so I kind of feel like that's kind of relatable, and it's more relatable and common than people are actually giving it credit for, So I do feel like Wendy is, very relatable. She's very cultured. And Wendy is going to speak out. I love how she just went back and forth with Monique at that reunion. And I love how, I don't know. I just like somebody that's a speaker and that's willing to speak up for what's right. And most importantly, I like how she has had Candace's back. Okay, because Candace has never had anybody, you guys, really have her back like that. I was watching the beginning of season 5, right, of Potomac. And Monique was so willing, you guys, to throw Candace under the bus and try to dog her and try to ice her out. We talk about it all the time. But for me to actually see that episode, because normally I don't watch that particular episode. I don't watch the beginning episodes. If I'm to go back and watch the show, I watch, damn near, I watched the fight episode, I watched, all the episodes leading up to the reunion, and I may, rewatch the reunions and stuff. So just looking back, you could really see Monique was willing to throw Candace under the bus just to be in good graces with these women. Now imagine if Wendy was not there, right? Imagine if Wendy was not there to offer her perspective. Where would Candace be? Because Robin and Giselle just kind of got on board with Candace. It kind of, I'm not trying to be funny, but it did kind of take the fight. Other than that, they was, oh, you so horrible, and you going around saying this, and you doing this, and you need to apologize. And Ashley used to apologize. Y'all remember when they said that Ashley apologizes? That's why they got off her ass, started getting on Candace. People can apologize all freaking day, okay? That don't mean they sorry. It doesn't mean they're gonna see changed behavior. That's the same shit with Ashley and Michael as a couple. Michael always apologizes for cheating on her, lying, and he does the same shit, and she puts up with it. So give me a freaking break. But let's get back, honey, to this commentary, because Miss Robinson knows she could go off on a tangent.
I don't approve of that, right? What happened?
Right. They're going to prove what happened. So here's the thing, and I'm going to connect the dots for you guys with Gigi and Giselle and all this nonsense. And this is what happened. So if you notice, and this is what I'm going to tell you, Candace to date is on a rampage of revenge. Candace is willing to interrupt this entire franchise in order to see Monique fall.
Okay.
And what's happening right now, Gigi presently, allegedly, is still working with Candace. To make sure that happens.
What's wrong with that? And allegedly, I see a lot of people saying, well, Monique quit Real Housewives of Potomac. She got her contract. I don't know why y'all coming out with these videos. She got her contract. I heard, I believe I heard her say out of her own mouth, she'll be coming back for season 6. Everybody's coming back, you guys. Basically, everybody is coming back. Allegedly, Wendy is not coming back. So we'll see, when that comes. Wendy has denied that. But yeah, a lot of people are happy that Wendy may not be coming back. A lot of people are mad that Monique is coming back. I wanted Monique to come back for season 6 because I need to see what happens next with her and Candace. Now, I hear that Candace is refusing to film with her, and I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to be around your, Mortal Kombat ass. I don't want you around me, girl, kicking and swinging. Okay, I will call the police on your ass and take one of you and Chris's many houses, honey, okay? Because they got about 4-5 houses, okay? Play them cards right, Candace, okay? But yeah, is there anybody on this show, you guys, you want fired and who they should get rid of? I think personally, you guys, I like all the girls on there. I'm kind of liking Robin a little bit more. Robin did really well when Giselle wasn't around to me. She was very reasonable, logical. She gave really sound advice. And that damn Robin has a good ass memory until it's time for her to pay them motherfucking taxes and until it's time for her to deal with wine. But honey, that's a story for another day, honey. But I like Robin. I think Robin, now that I have went back and watched the other seasons, she has some insecurity issues. I have a video coming up on that. We're gonna really delve into Potomac, but that's if y'all are willing, honey, because my series that I got coming up, honey, it's gonna be guts. It is going to be everything, honey. We go delve into these ladies, honey. But yeah, I think they should just get rid of Ashley's ass, honestly. I'm so sick of Michael being a topic of discussion every damn year. What y'all think about that? Ashley, out of all of them, really can go. Okay? Period.
Now, when this started over a year ago, Candace definitely got played, but let me tell you what happened. Gigi did not approach Candace first. Gigi approached Giselle first.
I see.
She used the information from the club. She approached Giselle. Because Gigi does not have a voice on Potomac, she used Giselle as a sounding board. which is why the dinner happened and all those things. Now, I know that people keep saying, well, it didn't make it to the show. The only reason that storyline didn't make it to the show is because producers didn't allow it. Giselle was ready to rock and roll, but producers said no. Why? No. Because first of all, that baby looks just like Chris. Now, if you want to come up with a story, it has to be valid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing is that that baby looks just like Chris. And then the thing is too, I really think that I don't think they wanted to rock the boat, though. I'm being very honest with you, because Barbara wants a story, of course.
Really quickly, everything she's talking about, I feel, is a deflection. Monique, I told you guys, she masters in deception. She mastered in deflection, and that means bringing shit up that may be hearsay, and then let me use it and play the victim, which is that horrible story about all of the ladies saying that baby ain't Chris's. And like, if the shit is not true, then what is we talking about? And then I noticed none of the women, if that was their true plot, right? It would have been picked up by the producers. It would have been picked up by production. Most of those women, Candace, Robin, Giselle, let's exclude her because she was saying little shit throughout the season, right? About the trainer being the father of the baby, or, well, no, Giselle said, Giselle said that Monique had an affair. Okay, that was mainly what she said. I don't really remember. Oh, well, that, you know. And she said Big Boy got upset. That's what I'm remembering. If I'm wrong, guys, put it down in the comments. Y'all know Miss Robinson's memory can be a little shaky. I remember most things, though. But what I'm saying is, I don't feel like that plot was completely true. I think that is Monique deflecting. She knew that she had whooped Candace's ass. Well, pretty much just pulled her damn hair, dragged her, you know, and was, you know, punching her and all that shit. But she knew, hey, I need to get a hold of this. So I will, before the season, right, before that motherfucking season has started, let me get on camera. And she did. Monique is good at what she do. She really is not a lazy mom, because that bitch can get ahead of a story before anybody. And she got it all up in the bloggers' minds that these women was plotting on her. She had her husband right there, you know, looking like he ain't had a sandwich in days. You know, she had him right by her side. They was letting us know these women are evil and malicious. We believed it because we know how, you know, Giselle and Robin can be, you know, they get together, you know. We kind of believed it. We bought the shit, right? But Perfect Patty didn't tell us how she beat Candace's ass. That's what she didn't want to tell us. Okay, and then even with that story, let me show you how she deflected again. She made it look like Candace threw a drink in her face. Because I told y'all, I'm Team Candace. I don't know if how long y'all been following me, but I always told y'all, if they got into it, I'm Team Candace. I like Candace more. Even as crazy as y'all feel Candace is, I feel like she's more of her real self, okay? She's more of herself, good, bad, or indifferent, than Monique. Monique wants to get away from who she really is to try to impress people. I don't like people like that. So, see, she deflected again with the drink thing. Then she deflected again with Charisse coming to Candace's little wedding party or whatever, after the wedding, or y'all know the damn event she had. But meanwhile, remember that picture I posted in the community tab? She was just at a baby shower hugging Charisse. She wasn't 2 or 3 people away from Charisse. She was right by Charisse, hugging her. Look at the picture. My motherfucking fingertips would not be on a bitch that's spreading lies about my family. We wouldn't even be in no damn picture. But she had a lot of bullets in her gun for Candace. She didn't have none of that smoke for Charisse or even Gigi. And she doesn't want to say Gigi's name, but I'm saying it, Monique. Gigi. Okay, Gigi said that you had the affair. Okay, let me calm down, honey. I'm getting my old Johnny Cochran self all wound up. But this bitch is the master. I'm telling y'all, I ain't never seen no shit like it. She stars in that soap opera that Miss Robinson named her for having as the light turns, honey. Okay, I can see her twirling on now in that damn soap opera. But this is somebody that's willing to be deceptive. They're willing to deflect. Okay? Monique is willing to do all of that and then some for us to believe her and see her in a certain light. And I believe it was Giselle that said it to her season 3 with the whole Sherman situation. Remember when Monique tried to throw Charisse under the bus for that? And remember, Charisse admitted to her part in it, but here go Monique. No, it was more on Charisse. Just go back, you guys, and watch it. Some of y'all is not watching. You just on somebody's team and you don't know why. And that's some bandwagon shit. Let's stop doing that, honey, for the 2021. Let's not bandwagon. Let's do our homework, honey. Okay, that's why I be coming with these videos, honey. Okay, but yeah, Giselle said it best. You got out of the thing with Sherman because you realized how it would make you look. I'm paraphrasing. She didn't say these exact words, but she was like, you don't like how this makes you look, Monique. That's why you won't admit and own your shit. Now, is Giselle maybe jealous of her lifestyle, this, that, and the third? Yeah, okay, we all see that. But see, I'm not going to persecute Giselle and just throw Giselle away because, you know, of her behavior. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be, well, you know, Monique is right. And no, Monique is not right. She can be wrong on some things too. It's about owning your shit. That's all we want people to do. Like I told y'all, 2 and 3 things can be true about these women. But see, people like to deflect because they're like, ooh, Giselle, but Giselle is a bad person and she's jealous. And don't get on that motorcycle and ride that motherfucker. It's going to lead you down nowhere in a dead end zone. You can have that in your mind. Allow yourself to have 2 and 3 thoughts on things. But don't just, you know, oh, well, you know, Giselle she's just jealous. Like, y'all need to quit with that. Yeah, some of that may be there, but no, ma'am. It is Monique that cares about. That is an underlying theme that I realized with Monique this weekend as I look back at seasons 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? This is somebody that cares about image. That cares about how they come across, how they look. She deemed herself perfect patty, not for lazy moms. Everything just fits into that. All right?
Yeah, that's for ratings, right? But I really don't think they wanted to rock the boat, and I really believe that. With regards to Gigi, and I hope Monique is listening. Now, Gigi was served with a cease and desist. I know that for a fact.
And her ass is still out here talking. I was like, go ahead, Gigi. Y'all give Gigi a champagne glass, honey. Because guess what? Monique, after that stunt you pulled at that reunion, it was good. Don't get me wrong, honey. Miss Robinson got her life, but guess what? Gigi and Charisse coming for that ass season 6, and if they're not there, they're going to be talking heavily with Giselle. Giselle is coming. It's just a matter of time when that plane lands. Okay.
Yes, from what I'm hearing, and the clips I've seen from Gigi's live, if I were Monique, and I hope she hears me, I would strongly suggest her getting a protective order if she has grounds for it. I don't think she has grounds for it, and I'm going to...
Now, what the hell Miss Motor Combat need with a protective order? All that fighting she do, see, them hands was working. You try to work them mugs on Candace, then you need the same that. See, keep that same energy and smoke for Gigi. The people that really is out here, you know... I say spreading the truth, honey, Miss Gigi. Shout out to Gigi, but keep that smoke for the people that's really out here defaming your character as you claim, okay?
Tell you why. Gigi's giving off stalker behavior.
Oh my God, really? I believe her. Something wrong with Gigi. Go ahead, Em.
See, because these people like Monique so much, they done bought into the whole perfect Patty image. They want to believe Gigi crazy. See, that's another deflection to get away from the truth. I'm telling y'all, let's all go to court. Honey, Miss Robinson will be the leading attorney.
So Gigi, if you listen to her story, she said herself that when Monique stopped talking to her, she started going to Monique's friends and people on production to get Monique's attention. Fast forward, Monique texted her and said, I no longer want to continue the friendship.
Really quickly, she's not telling this. She not telling it all. Gigi said on a live that Monique ghosted her and stopped talking to her. She said once she got in good with the girls, I believe it. I told y'all it's something about this girl. She wanted to fit in with these girls. And she stopped talking to Gigi after Gigi shared with Chris that Monique may be messing with that trainer. She didn't really admit that they had sex or anything. She told Chris, I don't think that they had sex, but you need to get rid of him because they look a little bit too comfortable. And a lot of people keep saying, well, she's a horrible friend. And how? If she's trying to save the girl's marriage? Well, she should have just told Monique that she tried having a conversation with Monique. Okay. And Monique was not listening. Monique wanted to do that big ass wild laugh. I could see it because Gigi even mentioned it. She just was laughing and thinking I was playing. I taped her in the trainer like so she could see her behavior back. Y'all may think all that's suspicious, but to me that's kind of a good friend. I'm telling you. And Gigi even apologized. She was like, you know what? I was trying to come from a good place. I love them together. Chris is like a big brother to me. I'm saying this, you guys. I don't know their whole ins and outs, right? I don't, but I have been in friendships with people where I have a man, they got a man, and the men talk and, you know, do you see what I'm saying? My friend may see me doing some shit and they call me out on it. I don't want to listen. I feel, you know, the friend may feel like I've kind of been in not so much a similar situation, but I could kind of understand, the relationships of it. Like, okay, I want my friend to keep her marriage. So, hey, get rid of that damn trainer. You know, it's another video out there with Gigi. I haven't really been able to report on it, honey, because she keep telling that same damn story with the trainer. Gigi, give us more tea. I know you got more tea on Monique, or should I say Hazel, honey, whoever you want to be called, whoever you are, Monique. Okay, but, yeah, I feel like a lot of people, because they like Monique so much, they want to discount Gigi. Oh, she's just jealous. Oh, she should just move on. They were friends for years. This is even before Chris. They was in a rap group together, and it always hurts, right, when someone just discards you out of like nowhere. And Gigi felt like, you know, it was after she told Chris the information about the trainer. She was trying to look out for them. But, excuse me, honey, it is early, honey. But, yeah, she felt like Monique was, you know, felt betrayed by that. And, yeah, I could see Monique feeling a way. But, shit, she didn't want you cheating on your man, honey. What the hell? What you doing messing with the help, Monique?
Gigi's response to that was essentially she didn't accept it. That's just like somebody breaks up with you and you not accepting the fact that y'all not together no more.
Yeah.
That happened over a year ago. Now, fast forward to date, Gigi last week went on, she did her lives and all this other type of stuff.
Oh, really quickly, Gigi said that Chris said that he feels like Monique has lost her damn mind since she's got on this show. She acts different. I could kind of see some of that. So Chris had been having some issues with Monique for a while on, you know, being famous now and trying to fit in with these women. He had been telling her for years, stop trying to fit in with these women. Be who you are, you know. And if they accept you, they accept you, right?
Hey, Gigi has a questionable past, And Gigi's husband, he can't be trusted either, allegedly.
Yeah.
Because if you go online, Gigi's husband, he has a past too. But Monique, I don't think she has grounds for it right now, but I would strongly suggest she keep a far distance. Because the thing is, when you got somebody like Candace that's on a rampage, and you got Gigi who till this day still has her sights set on getting on that show, she still has it. That's why she's still talking. She's not going to stop. So they're still working together to this day. Giselle, like I said, was
really quickly, who has Monique fallen out with? We didn't see Monique fall out with 3 people. Gigi, who was the girl season 2 that was checking Giselle, right? She was checking Giselle, telling Monique what Giselle was saying behind her back, so she discards her friend of like 20-something plus years of friendship. She discards Charisse. I need more information and context on that friendship with Charisse, because it just seemed like it just went away out the blue. I wanted Charisse to come back season 4, but no. Do you see what I'm saying? I think if Charisse was on the show, Monique would stop acting like that. Like, stop trying to drag people in for some reason, okay? Charisse, come on back, sis. We just seen Monique fall out with Charisse. That's 2. Candace, 3. I mean, is there more bodies in the trunk that Monique has fallen out with? I'm just saying, make it make sense.
The mouthpiece, because Giselle had already had her issues with Monique because of what happened with whoever. What was the guy's name she had on the show?
Sherman.
Sherman, yes.
Sure.
Giselle had issues with Monique because of whatever transpired between her and Sherman. I guess she puts part of the blame on Monique. So this was all.
Y'all know it was Monique that put Sherman on blast. Doing it in the park. Doing it after dark. Oh yeah. I like that song. But y'all know Sherman was arrested for that, honey. And Sherman was like, I can't have my criminal past coming up on this show. Then we got Monique. Okay. Giselle's gun has the right to be loaded. Okay. Because look at what Monique is doing to Pastor Jamal Bryant, honey. Calling him a holy whore. Now everything's legal with them. I mean, come on now.
Going on, but as of right now, from what I'm gathering, Gigi is still working heavily behind the scenes, and Candace is going to interrupt this whole season with filming just to make sure that Monique is snaked out, if you will.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
Ask you a question. Don't hang up. Gabor, why do you think that Candace hates Monique so much?
I honestly don't. So from what I've heard Gigi say, from what we've seen on the show, and from what Karen said, Candace had no part in it. When she learned that it was going to be a plot, she told Karen that she didn't like that they were trying to do this and were trying to go on the show with it, right? And I think that Candace keeps getting blamed from it just because she had a fight with Monique.
And do you agree with that?
No, absolutely. And like I said, Candace, essentially, she got played. That's the bottom line.
Yep.
Giselle knew who to approach. And look back on the season. It's on the film. Giselle, first of all, Monique's going to be, Candace is going to be mad at anybody. It needs to be Giselle because Giselle started this.
Yeah.
Once again, what did I tell y'all? Some people are weak enough to, be deflected, be distracted. Yeah, that's the other D word with Monique. She is a master of deception, deflection, and distractions. Why do you think she got that damn bird on that damn show? Child.
That makes sense, right, Gabor?
She started, and I was wondering, I was thinking to myself, well, why would, because Giselle gives me the type of woman who, if I got something against you, I'm bringing it straight to you, right? I'm not going to send nobody.
Not really, because Giselle, to play devil's advocate, Giselle is a confessional gangster. Like, she be in them motherfucking confessionals talking all types of shit. She get to the reunion, bitch, is who done it and why. She has no comebacks, no reason, just looking at Andy. Giselle, oh my God, we could do another video on this, honey, but Giselle she tries to be too much up Andy's ass. I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. She tries to be too much up Andy Cohen's ass, like trying to be friends with him. She's trying to do the opposite of what my girl Nene Leakes. You know, Nene will get smart with his ass in a minute and just tell his ass what it is. And I respect that from Nene. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Giselle will have all this mouth for Monique on the show. Remember, I don't want nothing to do with you, and I'm raising these girls, and they don't like you, and they said I shouldn't be around. Remember, she was talking all that shit. We get to the reunion, what? Silence. Nothing. I have nothing to say. She's just, I don't believe nothing she said. I mean, it was just nothing. And it's because Andy is there, y'all. Like, that's what a lot of that is. She likes to kiss Andy's ass. They scared on Potomac. Remember Atlanta, they always talk over Andy. They like, fuck you. We make the show, you know. But on Potomac, if you notice, as soon as Andy tells them to be quiet, okay? Soon as he tell their ass to be quiet, they immediately all shut up sometimes, for the most part. Yeah, more than Atlanta. So that's what a lot of that is. You guys, this video is too long because Miss Robinson I talk way too damn much. So we gonna do a part 2. Here I come. You guys, that's all I have to say on this part of this show. This is just some extra Real Housewives of Potomac talk. They have another lady coming on. I really love what she has to say about the show. So join me for the part 2, honey. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one short. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe, honey. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out, honey, in the next video. Okay?